to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is a celebration. It's always a celebration, ladies and gentlemen, when we get to acknowledge somebody's birthday. God bless your parents, Chrystal, for bringing you into our lives a few years ago. You know, you look stunning, so it doesn't matter if we say your age. And we wish you many, many more birthdays. And we also are here to celebrate the Diamond Atlanta crew, who will be flying off very soon, next month. Next week. I hope you've packed. Have you packed? Next Saturday. And who's Jackie? She's going next Thursday. Wow. Okay, I thought it was next month. All you got in next week. Wow. JB Crew, Jeff Schumann, and the posse, the whole posse. Wow. Are there any more tickets? If anyone had a last-minute lottery win, they could come and say, okay, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. If any of you are last-minute impulse ravers, then please go see Chrystal and get 2 tickets, one for you and one for me. Herbie will be all right until I come, yeah? I'll leave plenty of chores for him to do until I come back. Selector! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to all our evening guests. We've had a great time and looking forward to you joining in the party. Celebrating the birthday of Chrystal Rose. That's why we are here. And to give the Diamond Atlanta crew, make some noise. The Diamond Atlanta crew, to give them a good send-off as well. A bon voyage, which is taking place next week. Next week. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the showtime of the evening. And as you all know, we have some of the finest entertainers for your pleasure this evening. This is being filmed, by the way, by HMP TV. The lovely Robert there, ladies and gentlemen. And that TV station will be launched in March 2019. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, it's something that we all need to get behind and support as well, because we don't have many things in the industry that we can call our own. You know what I mean by our own? A fiwi thing, that's what I mean, our own. And Robert is a young man who is promoting such a thing. People of color behind the camera, doing the things that we all want to do. And as well, he is opening his doors to teach younger people. He's taking on apprentices as well, so that they can get a taste of what it's like in that particular industry. Ladies and gentlemen, show him some love. Thank you, Robert. Thank you so much. Personally, I think you should be in front of the camera and not behind it, but that's just my... All right, hush, Herbie. That's just my personal thing I'm allowed to say. All right, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado. Oh, by the way, I think there is still an opportunity to buy raffle tickets, especially for the evening guests who might have arrived and not purchased any yet. The lovely Louise is going around, so if you just put up your hand, she'll come and sell you the tickets. £1 a ticket or £5 for a strip, which has nothing to do with taking off your clothes, all right? So don't even go there. You'd have to pay £500 for that, all right? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, this lovely young lady is a person to whose sweet vocals I grew up to back in the 70s. I think she was the founder member of the Sardonians, is that right? Yes, indeed. No doubt she will tell you more about it. Ladies and gentlemen, I pay reference to none other than the amazing Audrey Scott. Please show her some love. More love than that. That's better. There you go, my darling.
Thank you very much, my sister. And happy birthday to you, Chrystal. Thank you for the invitation. The food was lovely. Did you enjoy the food? That's good. So now we're going to have a little song. But let me just say, yes, back in the day, I founded a group with a friend of mine, Janet, called Sidonians, and we did a couple of tunes, and the one I'm going to sing tonight was a hit, which I'm quite proud of, and I hope that you'll help me sing along to the tune. See if I can manage with my belly full. But first of all, I'll do a favourite of mine, Ginger Williams sang this song tenderly. So let me just go into this. I like it tenderly. Where's the DJ? Ooh, baby, tenderly, tenderly, I touch your hands and I feel your loving charms around me. Baby, pull up. I can see some of them was looking a little tender. Yeah. Ooh, baby, tenderly, tenderly, I touch your hands and I feel your loving charms around me, baby. And when I kiss your lips, something there reminds me that I can't resist your tenderness. 'Cause it's written down in my mind. It's written down in my mind saying, you are the one. You are the man that I'm longing for. It's written down in my mind. Written down in my mind saying, you are the one. You are the man that I'm longing for. And now that I've found happiness, I won't ever leave you, and I will never grieve you. I won't ever let you go away, oh no, away from me, baby, away from me. 'Cause it's written down in my mind. It's written down in my mind saying, you are the one. You are the man that I'm longing for. It's written down in my mind. Written down in my mind saying, you are the one. You are the man that I'm longing for. Baby, it's you I'm longing for. Whoa, it's you I'm longing for. I won't ever leave you, grieve you, leave you. It's you I'm longing for. Take it off, DJ. Tenderly, I touch your hands and I feel your loving charms around me. Baby, it's you I'm longing for. Give thanks, people. Thank you. Yes, this next track, this was done in 1979, so you know that's quite a long time. And also I've been known for my bad memory. So it's not even a joke, so that I hope when you film this you send it to me so I can have something to look back on. So I would like you to help me with this tune, if you would, please. If you remember it, unless your memory is as bad as mine. Mr. DJ. Ooh, yes. Goodbye. Take it from me. You're not the man you used to be. I must confess. You made me so proud. Come again, DJ. Can I just this thing is getting in my way. Ooh, yeah. Goodbye. Take it from me. You're not the man you used to be. I must confess. You made me so proud just to know you'd play around just with me and someone else. But from the truth, I know I cannot hide. You're gonna live your life, so I live mine. We're not gonna make it. Tell me why. We thought because of our child. And what happened? Goodbye, my love. Goodbye, goodbye, my love. Where did he go? Oh, you got good memory. But he hasn't. Goodbye, my love. Goodbye, goodbye, my love. Where you gone? Oh, yeah. I was so sure you were the only one that I would ever want to share my life. The blind could see that my love for you went far beyond the dream of me having your child. But now that dream has long since passed away. And now there's nothing more for us to... Tell me about it, I want to hear you sing. We're not gonna make it. It's useless, can't you see? We thought that because of our child, that together we should be. Goodbye, my love. Goodbye, goodbye, my love. I said that I'm on my way, on my way. Goodbye, my love. Goodbye, goodbye, my love. I said that I'm on my way. You remember when they used to say we used to rub off the wallpaper? I didn't do it. I used to just watch. Give them the two-step and play far apart. But now that dream has long since passed away. And now there's nothing more for us to... We're not gonna make it. It's useless, can't you see? We thought that because of our child, that together we should be. Goodbye, my love. Goodbye, goodbye, my love. I said I'm gonna go on my way, on my way. Goodbye, my love. Goodbye, goodbye, my love. I said I'm gonna go on my way, on my way. I'm on my way, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much and have a good night. Thank you. Give thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the awesome Miss Audrey Scott taking us back in time there. Audrey, to be fair, I'm only just hearing the tunes because I was at home studying my books. I wasn't raving, and who said lie? That's so cold. So Audrey, so literally I'm just hearing those tunes for the first time.
Greeting, this is HMP TV, Helping My People Television, over here at the Cornwall Rooms in the beautiful city of London. We are here celebrating Black Excellence by way of Chrystal Rose, Veteran TV, and a lot more. It's her birthday. She throws this every year, and this year we had HMP TV. I had the pleasure to be down here. A great lineup of artists and one beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lady. We've got here Miss Audrey Scott, who has been making people smile for years with that lovers tone. The lovers rock. Okay, yeah, I grew up, my mother was lovers rock. You know, she lovers rock all the way, and we grew up every Sunday. It was lovers rock and a mix of Liquor Roots revival, but predominantly lovers rock all the way. That was her. So something was put to me recently: when your idols become your rivals, meaning, you know, the people you idolize, you eventually know them. And you know, here I am today getting a chance to interview yourself and many other people.
Yeah.
So Audrey, you know, pleasure to have you here today.
That is a pleasure to be here.
I think I'm gonna take you back a little bit, you know, because the lovers rock movement was a phenomenal movement here in the UK, and it was UK based.
It was.
Because I was over in Jamaica 2016, Queens of Ireland Reggae Awards ceremony, Kirok it's called. It was the first one they done. It was honouring women in reggae. But because it was the first one, I was out there at the time and we filmed it, and I mentioned to her, but there's no lovers rock represented here. And the reason is because it just wasn't a Jamaican, it was a UK Jamaican from the children of Jamaican parentage who came with it. So it never really bust over. Exactly. And so it wasn't, and obviously we never exported it to the world. We never had social media and like that, as we do today. But there was artists who was breaking into the top 40 and so on and so forth. So you was there in those early days. Tell us a little something about, you know, that early 70s and how the genre came about and how you got involved.
Well, I can't tell you how the genre came about, but how I got involved was with a friend of mine at college who knew musicians and who could take us to the studio, basically. I'd never been to one before. And so it was going to the studio. I mean, the aim was to sing reggae. I didn't have a name for it as to say, I'm going to sing lovers rock. So, so she took me to a friend of mine who she used to play with in a band. And he said, oh, come along and let's start rehearsing. I've got a lot of songs, you know, and we can, if you got another girl, bring her along. And that's what we did. We went to Fisher's house, did a lot of rehearsals, and then he said, right, we're going studio. And that's how I became involved. And funnily enough, the man who was like leading Lovers Rock, Dennis Bovell, he was the first man that I saw in the studio. I didn't know who he was at the time, but I say that he engineered our first song. So that's my claim to fame.
And then obviously since then, you know, you got into it, you realised you had the talent, you had the voice, and then it was from there. And how long would you say that period or the heyday of that period was?
I'd say about over 10 years, because I started in 1977, and then there was the younger ones then, so they might have been about 4 years younger than me. They came in like from the 80s and carried it on. In fact, it might have even been even a bit longer, might have gone into the early 90s. But I stopped singing by then. I, started to, get my family and raise my family. So by about 80, 81, I think, I kind of stopped recording with the group. So I didn't start recording again until like the early 90s.
But that 4-year period, that music has carried you. Here you are in 2018.
Yes, because it's like basically one song, and nobody knew who I was. You know, it was all about the name and the song, really. So when I started to say, all right, now I went to college in like 1998 after I think my last child, and I thought, right, let me start singing again now. And I did, and I was really amazed. I didn't realize the impact of Goodbye My Love, until I came back out again. It was like, wow, and I'm like, it has stood the test of time. Yeah.
But I mean, a lot of those tracks are, and that's why, for me with the platform, it's like, hold up, we never had the opportunity to sell Lovers Rock to the rest of the world in the 70s and 80s because the ability to do it, there wasn't the social media, the ability to do it. But here we are, so we've got this music which is predominantly UK based. It's appreciated, it's appreciated when we come to UK based events. But I feel the rest of the world would appreciate it, and I feel that how do we export that? So not only are you playing in the city of London, but you take it to Singapore. And
do you know what? Right, I've got friends all over the world, and friends who travel, and they are appreciative of Lovers Rock, because there's times they'll say, all right then, like a friend rang me up and said, I was just in the hotel bar and I heard your song playing. Do you know what I mean? And Africa, and now that we're on social media, you're getting to find the people who have heard your music. It's just that a lot of us didn't get paid, so we didn't know. Do you know what I mean? So, but of course, with social media now, which we didn't have, it would have been great then.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. But I mean, you're still out there. You still are you making new music?
No.
You just you don't make music, but you still perform when you get the opportunity to perform and go.
Yes.
Yeah. And but have you been asked to make music, or just decided, no, I'm done with that?
Sometimes I'm just not feeling it. So I think if I get to feel that mojo, then I will, but I'm enjoying doing what I'm doing. I'm also involved with the Reggae Fraternity UK, which is an organisation where we're trying to give younger ones a platform. It's basically a reggae hub with, producers and managers, and because we used to find that a lot of people would be sending messages to us asking for advice. And so we decided we'd try and help that way. So in fact, we've got an event coming up in November. So you might want to come along. I'll get your number and invite you along, yeah?
The big man Desi, he knows exactly my number and where to find me. So that would be great, because we really want to sell black excellence to the rest of the world. And I think in the UK we haven't done it. Our younger generation are doing it because they've grown up straight in social media. They can do it with their music. But I think there's a whole catchment which the world, they see and everything, but to be able to tap into all the time, be able to access and.
With their help as well, because the young people, they know what they're doing. So with their help, come on, you know what I mean? Each one teach one.
Most definitely.
Yes.
Most definitely. But look, it's been a pleasure sitting down with you. No doubt we'll sit down again, because as I'm tapping into this circuit, we're trying to bring this form of entertainment, enjoyable into people's homes.
Yes.
You've come, you paid to watch it. Now go sit down and watch it in your household, and then kind of enjoy some quality TV. Because we're forced to watch things we may not necessarily want to watch. We're just smart for choice, not smart for choice.
Yeah.
So we kind of want to rectify that. But keep doing what you're doing. I know I've seen you perform here, there, and I know you pick and choose, and we'll play when you're ready. Would love to hear new music. But we've got to see if your mojo comes, whether the mojo comes for that.
Yeah.
But between now and then, just enjoy.
Yes.
Just enjoy it.
Yeah? I will. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
This is the veteran Audrey Scott. Goodbye, my love. Goodbye, and that's from HMP TV. We're out of here. Peace.
Anyhow, there's another artist, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, we're not going to waste too much time with words. His music will speak to you. All I can say is that he is like sugar love. All right, yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, it can be no other than the one and only Mr. Vivian Sugarlove Jones. Give it up for him, ladies and gentlemen. Here he comes. Yes, Mr. Jones. Me and Mr. Jones.
Bless up. All right, get to try with selector. See? Greetings, everyone. I want to say you're looking really nice. You make the place look really good. See? I like that. Anyway, I'm going to draw some selection for you tonight that you might not have heard before. But if you've heard it before, I want you to help me, join in with me and make we have a good time. Not because you need expensive clothes and things, no mean say you can't go so. See? All right. Touch it for me, selector, please. Well, all right, yeah. Yeah, my baby. Yeah, my baby, yeah. My one and only lady, and don't change, just stay as sweet as you are, and oh well, oh my, it's a sugar love, and oh my, and oh my. It's been so long since you've been around. Is this another chance, girl, just to put me down? You say you wanna leave me and go your own way. I bet you never thought that I would like you to stay. Your sugar-coated love with that candy-flavored smile. Hey, come on over, come let's talk a little while. And things will get sweeter, just wait and see. It's like the honey from that honeybee. Your sugar love comes sweet. I shall be touching you completely. A sugar love in my baby. Well, a sugar love in lady, and a sugar love in my baby. Well, a sugar love in lady, and one night take you on the wings of ecstasy, yeah. And now I'll show you just how sweet my love can be. Caress your body, I'll make you feel alive. Your worries may hide away, forget your 9 to 5. Your sugar love comes sweet. I shall be touching you completely. A sugar love in my baby. Well, a sugar love in lady, and a sugar love in my baby. Well, a sugar love in lady, and well. My sugar love and oh my sugar love, yeah. My sugar love and oh my sugar love, yeah. My sugar love and oh my sugar love, yeah. Aye. Nice, man. So must have a good time, you know. See people come out here if you have a good time tonight, yeah. The same way I feel, you know. See? All right, my selector, you have a next tune for me? I don't know if I can take the hurt you're giving me. Am I selector? Am I selector? Am I selector? Oh my, and Oh my, and oh my, and oh my, oh my, oh my, oh baby. Hey, I don't know if I can take the hurt you're giving me. Yeah, my baby. It's in my life. It's in I don't know if I can take the hurt you're giving me. Yeah, my baby. It's in my life. It's in my life. We used to be so much in love. And when we went, what a turnaround. I thought we understood each other. And I was hoping, baby, we'd always be together. And I don't know if I can take the hurt you're giving me. Yeah, my baby. Yeah, it's in my life. It's in I don't know if I can take the hurt you're giving me. Yeah, my baby. Hey, it's in my life. It's in my life. Oh, my mind. Am I saying, pick you up, baby. Take you on a higher. And I'm your man. I hope you understand. And come on, baby. Everything's alright, and I don't know if I can take the hurt you're giving me. Yeah, well, baby, yeah, it's in my life, it's in I don't know if I can take the hurt you're giving me. Yeah, my baby. Yeah, it's in my life. It's in my life. Hey, baby. I don't know if I can take the hurt. And I don't know if I can take the hurt you're giving me. Yeah, my baby. Yeah, it's in my life. It's in I don't know, my baby, if I can take the hurt you're giving me. Yeah, my baby. Yeah, it's in my life. It's in my life. Ah, baby, you got me home, baby, home, baby. I don't know if I can take it. You got me home, baby, home, baby. I don't know if I can take it, and I don't know if I can take the hurt. Oh, baby, take it down for me, selector. I don't know if I can take it, and I don't know if I can take the hurt you're giving me. Yeah, my baby. It's in my life. It's in my life. I can sing one more for you. All right, I'm going to sing one more for you. All right. Give me. Hey, baby, baby. Oh, my. Yeah, yeah. Oh, my baby. Oh, my. Yeah, yeah. Strong love. We gotta. And yeah, yeah. It's definite the thing for me. As sure as I can be, it's a strong love. And yeah, yeah. Although we haven't known each other very long, yeah, the feeling's strong. Yeah, baby. Hey, we call it the strong love. Oh, my. We got a strong love. Yeah, yeah. And I will tell the world, you're my girl. We got a strong love. Oh, my. And how dare they say that we won't last? How dare they say that we're just moving too fast? And the reason why there is all this talk, it's all because of this woman tender, sweet and precious. We got a strong love, oh my. We got a strong love. Yeah, yeah. And I will tell the world, oh, my girl, we got the strongest love. And hey, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I hope you soon find out. And it's a feeling that takes a hold of your every mode. I'll say your every mode. And hey, we'll call it the strong love. Oh, my. We got a strong love. And yeah, yeah. And I will tell the world, you're my girl. We got a strong love. Oh, my. And it's definite the thing for me. As sure as I can be, it's a strong love. And yeah, yeah. Although we haven't known each other very long, yeah, the feeling's strong. Yeah, baby. Hey, we call it the strong love. Oh, my. We got a and yeah, yeah. And I will tell the world, oh, my girl, we got the strongest. I love you. Saying good night. Bless up.
Oh my days, amazing. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, please, one more time for Vivian Sugar Love Jones. Absolutely beautiful. All right, I see some, listen. I told you, don't let the music bite you in your seat, all right? If you feel it, some of you were like rubbing off the chair seat. Get up and dance, all right? It's
Greetings,
okay.
good people. This is HMP TV, Helping My People Television, over here in central London at the Chrystal Rooms. It is Chrystal Rose's birthday. This woman doesn't want to age at all. You would not believe, I'm not even going to say her here, I will leave that for you to guess when you watch the video. But right here now, they had a great lineup of entertainers and also comedians. So we're going to touch base with this veteran. Veteran is the word, and he carries the veteran in his chin. You know, that's when a man gets respect, when the hair turns little grey. But this veteran, Vivian, is it Sugar Rush?
Sugar Love Jones.
Sugar Love Jones.
Yeah, man.
Sugar Love. All right, tell us, I just heard you speaking to the big man, Mr. Desi from the drummer in Black Sea,
Yeah, man.
and talking about is you and a few others at that time pioneers and set the trend. Tell me a little bit about the trend you did set.
Yeah, man, because you know, say, well, boy, from the 70s, seeing some of us was like, we just come in at the 70s, wearing that, some of us was on sound system, some of us was doing like, you know, youth bands, we have a youth bands them, and we think like that we are work. So I know about Black Slate because Black Slate have hit tune and things like that before I have any hit tune. Winston really have hit tune before I have any hit tune. You know, and I know them. We know one another, but at the same time, you know, as brethren and thing, it happens for us in a different stage. So when it happened for we, you know, like it happened for them Monday, and then it happened for me. And we find ourselves that we're on stage around the country, you know, different places, different times. And we get to know one another. And I think we was much more supportive and respecting and showing the one love amongst us more in them time there than what I see is going on now. You know, so therefore it's like, so we've come a long way in this business. And for us to be here tonight, all of us, it's such a wonderful feeling because we are talking about, say, we are do things from late 70s, early 80s, right through to now, you know. So it's good for all of us to be here tonight. And Slim, Sister Audrey, the whole of it. Enough show we do together, different places, different time, and it's just a pleasure now for know, say, well, boy, we are the elders now.
And that's true. And obviously music has changed over the years. I was speaking to Donnie, and we were speaking about how the industry is now and how it was before. And you said you was closer because you had to rely on one another. There weren't no big labels coming to pick you up and take you on, leave the rest behind and make one person rich, which is kind of what happens now. You know, one man, they come together and then one man make the money and him just leave and, you know, whereas, you know, back in the day, obviously you had to build and work together. What could you say as veterans in music now and seeing the youngest come up, because they've created their thing, you know, whether it's grime, whether it's drill, whatever it may, they've created their thing, and not only that, they've exported it by using social media and all them kind of things. And obviously, we could have done the same with the British reggae and lovers rock, but we never had the tools at that time, you know. But as a veteran in the industry, what could you pass on? What would you feel you could pass on to the youngers who are entering the industry of music? Because it can be quite nefarious and full of shark. What would your advice be from your experience?
My advice would be to the youth them is that, you know, from your have your thing, you know, the media, we have social media now. We never have that when we are coming at this thing here. But the youth them have it now, and they must use it. But at the same time, the only thing I would have really asked for the youth them to do is to be more conscious. Be more conscious and look at it, the music in a this light, saying, well, you can help people, you can help them from them suffering, you can help to uplift them, you can help it just generally just, you know, keep them in a good place. In a good place, you know, educate them, because the music was all about that. That's where we come from in the music, because if you look from music from the time of 60s, 70s, all of the music was educational music. We learn a lot of things from those music. So therefore, you know, we would like the youth them to look on that and keep the same kind of trend. And let us not stray away from that, because the whole of our nation need help. Not just the black nation, the white nation, Asian, everybody need help.
So it's about returning back to the essence of message music.
Yes,
and you can have a negative or a positive message. I grew up positive messages, and I always say I respect the reggae movement, because the reggae movement was that opening of consciousness. There weren't really no one. Obviously, you had from America, you had what was going on over in America, you know, through the 60s, 70s, and the struggles that was going on. But the British reggae roots music was message music. That's why even European urban punk rock music take it. The ska take it, but they saw it as rebel music, and they used it. They saw it was a vehicle as a message, and then they took it as a same thing. So that same thing. You're saying for the youth them to try and create more of that than
we learn from the foundation, we learn from the elders, you know, because when you look at this whole thing here, right, take a man like me now. I mean, the man them before me was like Burning Spear, Bob Marley, Wailers, you know, you name them, Delroy Wilson, you name them. They was the people them before me, before I. So therefore now, the thing about it is that they set a standard and a level that we should never go below. We should never go below when it comes to consciousness and righteousness and uplifting our nation. See? Because it better we are sing things to uplift the nation than a burn some fire upon some this and burn some fire upon that. It better we just try and uplift the nation, you know, enlighten the nation. You know, and those kind of things, because all the music we when I listen to from them time there are music that uplift we and enlighten we, because there's music that me listen to as a youth I grew up, where I had to go and go for a book and go look in a book and start read a book and to find out about that, because I don't know nothing of that. I never know nothing of that. So this is what we want with the music for the youth them. We are trying to tell the youth them, say, one must always uplift one another. I hear certain music I go on with the youth them I do, right? And they're talking about their situation and what them I go through. But here what now? Let's look at the bigger picture. It better you are talk about something where can uplift a whole world, the whole world, instead of just uplift me and you and we bridging them and thing. Because if you look on the reggae music from the early days, the reggae music them teach white people, black people, Asian, it teach every nation. Because if you go anywhere in the world, right, one thing you will hear now, anywhere you go in the world have a reggae sound system, you know, or somewhere I play reggae, you know. Anywhere you go in the world, I have learned this from traveling around the world. I've never been to a place where there's no reggae. True. You understand what I'm saying? So reggae music is a music that uplift the world. Now, so therefore, I mean, those who don't want the world to unite in a harmony and love, one love, they're not going to want to play those music. They don't want to hear those music. Because them not deal with love, them not deal with unity, them not deal with the world living together. Them are leading the world to dip on war, and we don't like this nation and we don't like the nation and them things. If you was a man who travel, you will go to any country and you'll find good people and you'll find bad people.
Praise God, the ladies there with the splendid outfits tonight. Hep, hep, hep. We say welcome to the Canal Rooms. Back to basic anthem tune. You want some real reggae music? Anybody want some real reggae music? Select a guy. Pull over. Pull over. Who said Chronics are coming to Alexandra Palace? November. I will take it already up front. If I reggae music you want to know, rhythm. Who like Jackie vibes? How you mean, girl? Maureen, you're clear. Sam Cham, rhythm up. Back to basic.
And them say,
Here comes
trouble, here comes
the troublesome
danger.
guys.
Sent by the Savior, welcome the Rasta. I start recruit.
Party with
Soldiers for Selassie,
Army, hey.
Here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Welcome the Savior, welcome the Rasta youths. You're not for oxygen.
You're not for asking them back to basic. Remember me tell you.
The people them a ball, said them tired of me.
Watch the people them now, now.
Chronics. Believing from down, cause them life no easy boat. Even Bantan said it's not an easy road. Occupation, occupy the motherland. Calling all soldiers to kind of tread along.
From creation.
He writing out a plan, but Chronics can't do it alone. So I'm recruiting.